Welcome back to the NBA playoffs, presented by Google Pixel. We're in Boston for the first round, presented by Starry. Taking a look at today's playoff tracker. It's brought to you by Ruffles. Coming up next on ESPN, Knicks and the Cavs. Everyone looking forward to that series. And then tonight on ABC, you'll have the Kings and the Warriors. Richard, I know you've mentioned this Knicks-Cavs series to me at least 4 or 5 times since we've come to TD Garden today. This is a series you're really looking forward to.
No, I am looking forward to it. Look, you got Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year opportunity. JB Bickerstaff, has a chance to be Coach of the Year, even though it's going to go to Mike Brown in Sacramento. They've just done a great job there, but ultimately the Knicks.
Brown up to 22, and the Celtics remain in firm control. The NBA first-round playoff coverage continues tonight on ESPN Next. Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs getting ready to host the Knicks. The Knicks thought they would have Mitchell in the offseason. Instead, Cleveland swooped in, and wow, if they loved having him. And then 8:30 Eastern on ABC, the Warriors in Sacramento to take on the Kings. Easy commute for both teams in that series, and Sacramento ready to host a playoff game for the first time. 23-10 run, fourth quarter of game one coming up next. Celtics leading by 19.
In the fourth, check out the and one. Right now, the Atlanta Hawks making a little bit of run.
NBA First Round on ESPN is presented by Starry, a crisp burst of lemon lime flavor, and in part by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA.
Atlanta on an extended 31-12 run over the last 9 minutes.
Yeah, but they're starting to get going right there in transition, getting a steal. Then Johnson with the open three. And Bogdanovich, we talked about him. This man had zeros across the board at halftime here in the third quarter. Starting to get his team going. Gets the steal and the and one.
14-point game, still 3:47 to go.
Well, just keep an eye here right now on Randall coming down. You don't think he's going to take the three, but he takes 7 to 8 a game, and he can shoot a high percentile. Now Mitchell, this is the explosion. There's that sidestep fade. Body control that he ends up with a high percentage shot. Just watch this now as he snakes his way in. He went between 4 guys on that play. Watch him now. Here he goes. He'll elevate. Confident left hand.
Defense during the regular season. The Knicks put up 30, and they lead by 6 after 1. On Quentin Grimes.
Now this is just a great move. Watch it now as it blows by. Now see, once they cut him down, here's that reverse spin. Can you make that reverse spin and hit that shot?
Time to look at the playoff tracker brought to you by Capital One. In the West, Denver, Minnesota starts tomorrow. Phoenix Clippers should be a really interesting series. Obviously, the Lakers in Memphis on ABC tomorrow. Everybody talking about that. And Sacramento hosting Golden State tonight on ABC. It was a struggle for Steph Curry and the Warriors on the road. Will that change, though, in the postseason? Andrew Wiggins back, and the Warriors trying to win their second straight championship. Kings in the playoffs for the first time.
That he can rise and then knock down that shot clean and pure. He's
NBA First Round on ESPN, presented by Starry, is brought to you by Universal Pictures Fast X. Only in theaters May 19th.
Well, as good as Donovan Mitchell has been in the regular season, his numbers in the playoffs are even better. Career 28 points per game in the postseason. It's his 6th time in the playoffs. Has pretty good company, including Kevin Durant, who will make his Suns playoff debut tomorrow. And with more on Donovan Mitchell, let's check in with Cassidy Hubbard.
I just wanted to bring about this is just a great heads-up pass by Brunson, the length of the field. Now just watch this move. I'm going to do the fade back, and then the release. Think about it now. Hart and Hartenstein, they always seem to be in the right place today. Anytime that something comes off. Now here's a good shot right there. It's so give them a lot of credit because they create the space to get to the area.
NBA First Round on ESPN is presented by Starry, a crisp burst of lemon lime flavor, and in part by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA.
Series. Combine these two teams average 240. You've got the greatest shooter in the history of the game doing very Stephen Curry things. Money from the corner. (11-6) advantage on the glass. They are getting by on the dribble drive, and they're making use of second chance opportunities. Got to stop them more than once. The Kings are coming.
Lead the way for the Kings. Thompson with 7 for the Warriors. Back after this.
Boy, what incredible minutes out of the gates by Alex Len. Nice job by Monk against what was a double team. Draymond can't recover in time. That's a big boy right there.
Timeouts to correct the slippage immediately. Welcome back, everyone, to California, capital city of Sacramento. The Kings down by 1. And the Warriors bench crew has done a very good job so far, giving them a 1-point lead, in particular Wiggins and Poole.
Both teams come in top 10 in scoring off their benches. Wiggins, no, I can miss 25 games, not miss a beat. Steve Kerr telling us his practices were outstanding. He scrimmaged on Wednesday. Jordan Poole doing very Jordan Poole things. And both teams, their benches have been absolutely outstanding. There's the elite breaks from Jordan Poole.
With 15 at the break. Sabonis missing some easy ones inside, but Monk had his back off the bench. It's a family story. Back after this. K-Rod presentation on ESPN2. Barry Bonds in the house. And here's the Kings home run hitter.
This has been critical because it felt like this game could get away from the Sacramento Kings. De'Aaron Fox getting below the free throw line, getting by defenders. He just gets not only to the mid-range, but really close jump shots. Right? So you think mid-range, usually thinking 10 to 12 feet. His mid-rangers are coming more 4 to 6 feet. Here is his 8th assist. We talk about Sabonis being the hub, but you talk about a facilitator from the forward spot. Draymond Green, how often does he perfectly place a pass leading right to a bucket?
The NBA playoffs presented by Starry on ABC is brought to you by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA. The NBA playoffs on ABC is presented by Starry, a crisp burst of lemon lime flavor.
This is for the Kings of the past. Jason Williams, 98 to 2001, Vlade, part of that 2002 team that made it to the Western Conference Finals. 50 Cent has been a frequent courtside fan here, and there's the glove, not baby glove, the glove. Some cogent numbers tonight. Boy, De'Aaron Fox with 28, he has really ignited things for himself and his teammates here in the second half, and Monk with 24.
Stephen Curry